review for the fourth dog movie I'm doing my review for, and that is, of course, another classic, and that is 1943's Lassie Comes Home. Now this of course premiered all the way back on October 7th, 1943, and is based on and is of course based on a classic book series, which have had turned now the last books have turned into other films over the years as well. One in 2005, another one was like in the 90s and all. But I decided to do my review for the original, and the original, out of all of them, the original is one that really holds up. It's Now if you guys don't know much about the story here, it takes place in like this small Yorkshire village during the Great Depression, where financial pressures pretty much caused like the parents of this young Joe call up, played by Roddy McDowell, years before pretty much years before he fought apes and all. But they are pretty much forced trying to force him to sell his beloved dog Lassie to the Duke of Ruling, played by Nigel Bruce. And after and of course after the Duke, pretty much takes Collie to his Scottish estate here. His granddaughter, who's actually played by a very young Elizabeth Taylor, recognizes that the dog misses her former owner, and and allows her to escape, facing great dangers and small lonelinesses on her lengthy journey and all. And the dog, and of course the dog pretty much sets forth to rejoin her beloved family here. It's a really cute, charming film. It's ahead of its time. It got released like in the 40s and all. I believe a year before, like a decade before Oh Yeller got released. It is a really cute, charming film. It is really sad to watch. It has some really cool cast members too, like Donna Cripps, Dame May Waddy, Edmund Gwen from Miracles on 34th Street is in this. Nigel Bruce was great. Is of course directed by Fred and Wilcox, who did a good job of directing. The dog in this, I mean, it's always rare to see dogs, like animals, giving good performances. And I kid you not, maybe Lassie should have been the first ever dog to maybe get an Oscar nomination, or maybe that probably could have been Toto for Wizard of Oz. But I mean, could animals actually get nominated for the Oscars? I have for one that. But that aside, Lassie is a really cute, charming film. It is a classic. It is, it is pretty much, black and white. So obviously it was the 40s, so the times were different back then. But that aside, it's a really decent film worth checking out. The chemistry with the kids and the dog is really interesting. It is a really sad film worth checking out. I mean, this of course had a young Elizabeth Taylor, like years before, she became as popular as she was, So this is a really solid movie worth checking out. So if you guys have never really seen if you never really seen Lassie Comes Home, you could probably, I'm sure where you can find it nowadays. You could probably find it on Vudu. They don't really have it on major streaming sites, but give it a go. It's a really cute, charming one. Anyway, let me let you guys. Have you ever seen Lassie Comes Home? If so, what's up? Were you a fan of it? Were you not a fan of it? Favorite scenes, favorite moments? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Movie sign out.